This video seems like it could be capturing the ghost of Gordon Ramsay. The clip was posted on YouTube and shows a glass lid seemingly being broken out of nowhere. If this video is genuine, then it looks like a chef is trying to haunt the kitchen from the afterlife. Reddit user What I Imagine shared this video showcasing what seems to be an extremely aggressive ghost, moving several different objects around before the video abruptly ends. YouTuber named Dicey Maria shows this paranormal team encountering a live ritual. As they get closer, they see a voodoo doll in the middle of the floor surrounded by candles.
Vente, vente. ¡Ah, la madre! ¡Mira! ¡Ay, cabrón! ¡Mira! No mames, esto sí está. Lo tienen bien amarrado, ¿eh?
The team decides to leave, but just as they're going, a creepy witch pokes her head up, taking one good look at the men.
¡Ay, güey! ¡No mames! ¡Ven, acércate! ¡No mames, güey! ¡Ay, güey! Espérate, güey, no mames. ¡Ah, la madre, güey! No mames.
Is this the witch responsible for this terrifying ritual? Most likely, yes. This heart-pounding footage shows Hurricane Ida raging through Louisiana. The video takes us to various places throughout Louisiana as we watch the hurricane cause immense damage, with the winds reaching 240 kilometers an hour. Sadly, the hurricane ended up taking the lives of 107 people. This YouTube video was posted by YB Normal and shows footage of the channel owner walking around the grounds of Pina Palace, located in Century, Portugal.
Here we are at the Pina Palace. Wow, very nice view. Very nice view of the city. Pretty spooky up here.
What initially looks to be a relatively normal place soon turns into something genuinely terrifying. when a demon seems to be captured on camera. From Louisiana called the police when an alligator walked around her driveway, refusing to leave no matter what.
I've never seen an alligator hiss like that.
Trying to get the animal to move proved to be an incredibly difficult task.
So I just came in here and got straight into my car. There was this giant thing.
When she called the police, they in turn called animal control. Once they arrived, the gator refused to leave the driveway. One of the men takes off his shirt and puts it on the gator's head, which surprisingly calms him down.
Oh, it is now. He took up almost the whole driveway. He took his shirt off and he said when you take the shirt off and cover the alligator, it calms him down, and it did.
It was later released back into a friendly habitat. This security camera video comes to us from Shreveport, Louisiana, and shows a man robbing a credit union. The man is trying to make an escape, but while doing so, he ends up tripping not just once, not just twice, but 3 times.
He's a lucky man because all you gotta do is fall once. At least that's the way it is in the movies.
This disturbing video was recorded on a security camera inside this Oregon home and shows a home invader wandering around the house, acting like she owns the place, all while the family sleeps. She made herself some food and even tried on some clothing. The residents didn't even know about the intrusion until they woke up the next morning and found their house had been ransacked. They turned their home security video over to the Douglas County Sheriff's Department. The woman was identified as 24-year-old Tanisha Mann, who was arrested on charges of burglary, trespassing, and drug possession. This creepy video shows what may very well be one of the most eerie and downright terrifying elevators in the whole world. The whole thing looks like it was ripped out of some disturbing horror movie, with the elevator being in complete disarray. In 2015, a group of anonymous hackers hijacked a Fox News live broadcast in order to speak directly to them.
Dear Fox News, it has come to our attention in an orchestrated attempt to misinform the general public. You have chosen your side. You are against the people. You claim to be fair and balanced.
The hacker condemns the channel's use of information, how it alienates people, and how they actively harmed people with their platform. This message was broadcast for about a minute before ending on an ominous note from the man in the mask saying, "Expect us."
Expect us.
This next video reminded a lot of people of the uncanny valley, where things are fairly normal, but there's something vaguely off-putting. This video shows a bear walking around a neighborhood on 2 feet, almost exactly like a human being, which is downright terrifying. This shocking footage showcases a gigantic 4-alarm fire ripping through a strip mall located in Long Beach. Cambridge police released security footage that shows a man breaking into Patty's pub on Walden Street. Early one Friday morning, the video shows a man wearing a dark mask, forcing his way into the pub and stealing some cash before making an exit. Here's something you don't see every day. This home surveillance footage shows a baffling moment in which a thief cuts the homeowner's grass with the lawnmower he stole from the homeowner. When cops arrive on scene, the man ran away and is still on the loose. People are absolutely terrified after watching this strange video where it looks like a baby is being grown inside this woman's forehead. What do you make of this unsettling footage? This video makes it look as if the whole world has been tossed into a blender. The footage was posted to TikTok by a man named G. Cliff Horton and shows a breeze rampaging through the area and causing a ton of debris to be swept up with it. The subject shown in this video may just look like a pile of disgusting sludge and mud, but that's actually not the case, surprisingly. It's actually a creature in a lake. As for what exactly this bizarre creature is, nobody is sure. Again, on the subject of strange-looking creatures, this creepy video shows what looks to be some sort of terrifying wolf-eel monster. What do you think this creature is? Exploration Unknown is a popular YouTube channel dedicated to exploring abandoned and otherwise haunted places. In this video, the channel owners are exploring an abandoned train in the middle of the woods.
And tonight, I'm standing in front of this old iron train that's been left here in the middle of the mountains.
Once one of the men is inside the train, we can see just how run down and old this train is.
Almost all the switches and levers have been ripped off. People just ripped what they could out of here. And just, it's become vandalized so bad. Dang it. I keep hearing something moving in that next car. Hello? Is anybody here?
Throughout the video, the men hear strange noises, and it gets to the point where they ultimately decide to leave. This video shows a person reviewing some footage recorded on a security camera in South Africa.
Yeah, Shem. Please switch off your phone. We're here to see a ghost. I'm sorry. Buloy. Naso. No. HR. No.
Although it looks normal at first, after a couple of seconds, we can see what looks to be a headless man wandering around the hallways. This hiker in Hawaii was standing on the edge of a cliff when she slipped. She fell 50 feet and tumbled down some rocks, where she eventually landed in a pool of water.
You can see in the video there's kind of this little trickle of water that was in the shadows, which I didn't see. I stepped right on it and my right foot came out from under me, so I started falling.
I need somebody down here to help me out.
She called for help, and one of her hiking partners came to the rescue. This video from November of 2017 shows a deadly explosion that happened inside of a cosmetics plant located in New York's Houston Valley. This video doesn't have much context attached to it, but the footage is nevertheless quite freaky. It shows a strange, alien-esque creature wanting to attack a tourist in the middle of a forest. This heart-pounding footage shows terrified plane passengers scrambling to close this aircraft door after one of its support cables broke between Brazil's Jordão and Rio Branco. can be seen skipping happily up to her front door while the wind blows in her hair. She hangs on the doorknob as the wind gust is so strong that it manages to sweep her up. Thankfully, the girl was okay. This family had a camera set up to watch their kitchen, thinking that somebody was going through their cabinets. But what they ended up capturing shows some of the cabinets opening on their own. The homeowners moved somewhere else shortly after this incident. Thanks for watching. Stay vigilant, friends. This shocking video shows the moment in which a hoverboard catches fire inside this person's house. As the children run for their lives, the hoverboard explodes into flames. Batteries fly in all directions, but quick-thinking mom grabs oven mitts to put out the fire. This all happened while the husband was upstairs sleeping, but thankfully, he heard what was going on and he grabbed the fire extinguisher and put out the flames. A Portland family says that they live in fear after an intruder broke into their home. The security footage shows the intruder breaking into the house through the glass in the front door while the family was eating dinner. The 18-year-old suspect had bail set at $250. On May 29th of 2021, more than a dozen inmates trapped a pair of corrections officers inside a caged stairwell at the Florence prison, and none of them received disciplinary action. Above them on a higher floor, there was a deal going down. A plethora of newly leaked surveillance videos obtained by ABC 15 shows the high-level coordination and planning by the prisoners to ensure that the deal was completed. Stay tuned for our #1 pick that will shock you. This woman walked into an abandoned train station, stumbled around in the dark before she stumbled onto some junk. The whole place looks completely terrifying. Thanks for watching. Stay vigilant, friends.